It's that kind of thing where I was taken by surprise and go, "Now we're recording," because now we are recording.
Okay. We hear about Dr. Strickland. We know a bit more about him.
Yeah, we get a different view of him and more about Mao himself in this episode. Yeah.
Yeah. One second, I'm going to take off this ridiculous background.
What's ridiculous about it? You're not at the beach.
I'm not at the beach.
Oh, you had us fooled, man.
What? I'm
you
sorry.
Had us completely fooled.
Revealed. No,
can't believe
it was CGI all along.
CGI. It was
Chris
CGI.
graphics.
See, I'm
something. Oh shit! I wish I thought about that before I opened my mouth. Now.
Yeah.
Kind of the opposite. I'm not actually in a shitty, awful, depressing room. I am at the beach.
Yeah, same here.
It's just
the trick with yours, Drew, is the lighting to make it look all dark.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's more convincing that way. Yeah.
So
you're jumping.
I'm kind of curious.
You're jumping ahead to that bit then. Okay.
Well, isn't that the first bit? Isn't that the first bit?
I don't think so.
Yeah. I'm just looking at credits, and then I'm looking at Dr. Strickland. So one thing that's curious
it's just listed here in the wrong order. Then sorry, my apologies. I take it back.
Is that?
Sorry, I'm still trying to think of an eye for Chris graphics something.
Jules Pierre Mao doesn't seem to know that Dr. Strickland is abducting kids for proto use.
No, that's the other thing. We find out. I mean, we missed a couple of things out of the last episode because we were very fuzzy last episode. I feel like we were. I think all three of us were half asleep. But we'll come back to anything that matters. So it seems that they either used some sort of mechanical thing with the thing, or adults. I mean, I don't even think they used adults. I feel like they used animals or
just
robots or something for the previous, and just going by the way they talk about it.
Although at the beginning of at the end of season 2,
he does call them hybrids.
Yeah, he does call them hybrids. That is a giveaway.
But obviously he's not used the children yet, is what we find out.
Yeah, sort of. But then at the end of season
2,
I thought right?
I thought hybrid of just child plus proto molecule. I thought that was the hybridization.
That's what
that's what they're coming up to now. But previously they didn't use children. No, we find that out in this episode.
Yeah,
because he's saying, "I think we should use children." Yeah,
it still comes across very childlike.
Yeah,
like at the end of season 2, like I don't. So it seems
that's
like
why I said maybe it's an animal, or maybe it's mechanical, biomechanical, and that's what they made some sort of robot with the the protomolecule hybrid.
Yeah,
it's a bit.
Yeah, well, maybe. Well, I mean, the fact that you're stroking your chin indicates that this isn't necessarily cleared up.
No, I never picked up on that they say. I've watched this episode probably like 7 times at this point, and I didn't pick up on that. So
yeah.
My suspicion.
I didn't pick up on that until this as well. I knew that they hadn't used the children yet, and that's why we were being all poker face and stuff with the May thing. And we knew May was still alive. So for the couple of episodes where you didn't know, we did know, obviously, but. Yeah, it's strange. I can't quite, because he calls them hybrids, but hybrids of what is the question?
I'm going to put my chips on adults.
I'm not sure if it gets answered. To be honest, because from now on, this is the project. It's what we've seen. No. So,
but that's what I'm decide. That's what I'm. That's
where I would lean as well.
Yeah. Could be
because
animals,
remember it knows enough to take the thing out of its chest, to take the self-destruct thing out of its chest.
And they do refer to a command and control mechanisms as well.
Yeah.
So I'm not convinced it isn't some sort of robot that they've infused with.
It could be a robot,
but we don't know.
Could be a robot,
answer.
Could be person, but it seems humanoid. Like I feel if it's a robot, it might be a little bit more. What's the opposite of anthropomorphizing? Being a furry.
Anthropomorphizing is making things humanoid. Yeah.
Yeah. The other way, making things if they were using animals, it wouldn't be like a humanoid.
Well,
Like,
it does run on
it
all
wouldn't have-
fours a
wouldn't have,
lot
like,
and stuff. It's very hybrid. Well,
Wouldn't have a people face.
It wouldn't have a people face.
Hmm.
It doesn't even look like a monkey or anything human-like.
No,
I mean, it
no.
looks more like a
person, like a comprehensive school head teacher or something. That's what the face looks like.
okay.
No, I see that.
Sorry, just some old trauma there that just like fell out.
Yeah,
Whoops.
you know.
Speaking of old trauma, this is entirely trivial, but the name Strickland just has strong Australian vibes for me, and I think there must have been like a person or a street or something called something Strickland in either Neighbours, Home and Away, Prison Cell Block H, or like Shortland Street, or which is New Zealand.
Round the twist.
Round the twist, yeah. I swear there was a Strickland in something Australian at some point.
Great theme tune, that show.
Possibly the best theme tune of anything ever.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that I can remember it, like, probably the best part of 25 years after I've last seen an episode.
It's just...
The show, I don't remember a thing about the show. I remember...
I remember bits and bobs.
I had one, you know, those YouTube rabbit hole nights that you sometimes, you know, you get.
Yeah.
I went down a YouTube rabbit hole looking for remixes of the Round the Twist theme tune.
I actually watched a few episodes a few months ago.
Have you watched the end of Biker Grove?
Oh no, you told me about that a while back, didn't you? Yeah, no, I've got it. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's a good Space Virgins talking about the end of Biker Grove. I bet that'd be a fucking.
We'll just do a Biker Grove watch through.
Kind of, maybe.
Wait for the bit where Ant and Dec get blinded.
Yeah, to be honest, I was thinking about this the other day. There's a podcast. I'm not saying we should rip off this idea, right? So, hang on. Are you familiar with the Huck Tour Girl? I don't think Hamish would be. You're not. Okay, maybe. So she's like a meme celebrity. She was on like a local TV news interview or something like a man on the street kind of interview. And he said, "What's the secret to a successful relationship?" I think I'm like half remembering this. And she's just like someone out of the crowd, and she goes, "Huck to and spit on that thing," like in a sort of Southern American kind of way. And huck to. That's what. Yeah.
It's onomatopoeic.
And so she had this like 50 minutes of fame and started a podcast. And so she's quite like a meme personality.
Yeah.
But there's a podcast that reviews every episode of that podcast.
Wow.
Right. Oh, I see. Right.
So it's,
okay.
Yeah. So
okay. Well, given that, the next Space Virgins should be us watching and reviewing this.
Not our own podcast. She's not reviewing her own podcast.
No, I know, but that's what we should make it even more. Yeah, and then we can just do that forever.
Even more incestuous.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right. The best information I can find is that it's humans all along. It's humans and protomolecule.
Humans all the way down.
So I reckon it was just adults.
Well, we have not seen any animal. Yeah, they don't keep animals on Ganymede, so it'd be weird to use animals.
We don't know that.
Wasn't there a lot of sheep somewhere in something?
Whales.
I don't think they're sheep.
No, I meant on an episode.
Oh.
Proto sheep.
I'd love to be a proto sheep.
Okay, so sorry. Why? Yeah, like I don't know. What would proto sheep? Would you then be? Then you could shear it, and then you could have a proto coat,
like that glow in the dark wool, blue glowy wool jumper. That'd be great.
Yeah. Do you reckon it would repair itself, or be bulletproof or something?
Yeah, all of those things. Yeah. And allow you to time travel.
It could be like. Have you seen the film The Tuxedo with Jackie Chan?
No.
I don't think so.
Or maybe once or something.
Mate, is it one of his older ones or one of his American ones?
It's one of his American ones, so it's not it's not a good film, right?
Yeah.
I'm just putting that out there. It's not this is not classic Jackie Chan in like was it twin something or other. Where there's two Jackie Chan twins, and one's like a fighter and one's like a chef or something, and it's it was great. No, but so hang on a minute. Where did I get Jackie? Oh yeah, the Tuxedo. So basically, Jackie Chan discovers this rich man's tuxedo.
No, I get you. I got it.
I was trying not to interrupt Chris, but he's spotted it again.
Oh right, okay. Is that Okay, never mind. So he discovers this.
I'm getting a message in my ear, but I'm not very good at ignoring it while I'm trying to speak. So I'll just carry on.
This just coming in. Breaking news. Carry on, Chris.
Okay, thank you. Back to me. Okay, Chris, thank you. So Jackie Chan discovers this tuxedo that sorry, it's Hamish's actions, they keep distracting me. Oh, you're the downfall of this podcast. So he discovers this tuxedo that can give him like spy level superpowers, like, you know, James Bond. And
I might have seen that actually.
Caught red-handed in the roller cola.
It's the way the camera just went, ha! Gotcha!
The more he tries to be discreet, the harder it gets. Oh.
Beautiful.
So anyway, yeah, this anecdote is not worth the sidetrack.
No, keep going.
Keep going. You've got to do now. You can't stop.
So Jackie Chan finds this tuxedo and he puts on this tuxedo for some reason. I can't remember why. And then he gets all these superpowers that are developed into the tuxedo, and then he stops the bad guy.
Oh, I thought you were just going to say it was bulletproof or something.
Oh, it is bulletproof and it has gadgets.
Isn't that a very similar premise to
Inspector
what's the name of the actor who plays Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Ewan McGregor?
Ewan McGregor?
No.
The other one.
Alec Guinness.
I'm disappointed. I expected no better of Chris, but hey.
I know.
There's an Alec Guinness film called something like The Man in the White Suit.
The Man in the White Suit, yeah.
Yeah, that's got
Sorry,
a kind of similar...
I think Obi-Wan Kenobi's a good.
Now.
I think Ewan McGregor's a good Obi-Wan.
Yeah,
Kenobi.
it's good at Obi-Wan Kenobi, but I feel, I'm just.
No, I feel bad because like Alec Guinness is no longer with us. God rest him.
When I was younger, people used to tell me I looked like Ewan McGregor. That's how far I've fallen.
Well, since we're on silly things, when I was at college, there was a kid at college who looked just like James Stewart. I mean, he didn't see it, he didn't believe me, but I was like, I took a picture of him and showed people and go, is that a picture of Jimmy Stewart? And I'm like, no, this is a guy that I know. And get this, for other looky likeys, in a band I was once in, the guitarist looked just like James Dean Bradfield from Manic Street Preachers. I mean, literally, you would have thought it was the same guy. I mean, like, because I'm not, I get, sometimes I'll get like, oh, he looks a bit like whatever. But, occasionally you see somebody you go, that is like, and he did look just like James Dean Bradfield. It was fucking freaky.
I wish I could do a Jimmy Stewart impression because I like the idea of people going up to him and going, you Jimmy Stewart? And he's like, no. I can't do Jimmy Stewart. You know what I mean?
I know what you're saying, yeah.
Oh shit! I've gotten into my lighting fucking rabbit hole again, haven't I? Sorry. It was acceptable. There you
go.
There we go.
Stop. That's all right.
That's lovely.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good. Yeah.
Sorry about that, and I apologise to the folks at home too.
No, that's all right. I apologise too for all the shenanigans.
Folks at home is very BBC. I like it.
No, the viewer.
Yeah,
or the listener.
The viewer.
That's
the thing from the BBC. In fact, it's like your audience is one person. You always speak to the viewer or the listener.
I like that. The audience.
Should we?
No, not the audience.
No.
Or the listener.
No, audience.
Oh, the audience, right? So then he's got some children.
Yeah, so he's got some. Yeah, so like it's kind of a weird thing to go off piste and disguise yourself or pose yourself as a pediatrician to take kids without consent from upstairs, right? Without authorization.
It's borderline like Cruella de Vil.
Yeah,
level of indirectness. Yeah,
yeah. I understand why this may happen, but I don't get why.
Pierre Mao is distracted a lot at the moment by all the things going on. They're after him. I mean, he's basically in hiding.
Yeah, so you decided to kidnap children in his absence.
Well, exactly. I mean, they do say that whatever genetic, whatever that these children have got, there's something in that
there's something in the genetic disease that matters. Yeah,
that he thinks will allow them to control the proto-molecule, which,
yep.
Yeah.
we also meet the kid of the other kid.
We do,
and oh my god, what's
Katoa.
his name?
Katoa?
Katoa?
I think so.
That sounds
Katoa.
about right.
It is
Yeah,
Katoa.
yeah. And he's got proto running through his veins.
He's had an
Literally,
injection of it already. Yeah,
And so are we? So
he's infected.
Well, one person's infected is another person's like X-Man, as in a single X-Men.
I mean, yeah, no. From
I
him,
know what you
his
meant
point
when you
of
said
view,
X-Man. I got that.
He's kind of he's getting superpowers, right?
Yeah, I reckon so.
Cool.
Like, it seems so, right? Getting
Yeah,
superpowers, yeah, like that. I mean,
And so the thing we didn't clarify. This is I've just remembered one of the things we didn't get into last time, or we mentioned we didn't quite. The base is on Io, presumably the far side from Jupiter. I don't know. Maybe it rotates with it. I'm not sure. Point is, it's on Io, and it's a former helium extraction or. It's a helium-3 refinery. That's what it was.
that's the one, yeah. Because I like helium, I guess, is all over the solar system, right? It's just the refining that probably requires the work, or you know.
I think helium-3 is potentially useful in fusion or something like that.
Oh right, helium-3. So that's like
Yeah.
He3.
He3. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, cool. I don't know much about H3, but.
Don't know much biology.
What I do know,
It's a light, stable isotope of helium with 2 protons and 1 neutron.
Do you want to hear a chemistry joke?
Yep.
2 chemists walk into a bar. One says to the bartender, "Can I have a glass of H2O?" The other asks for a glass of H2O too. The second scientist dies.
What's H2O2?
Poisonous.
Poisonous, yeah.
No, but what is it?
I don't know. I'm literally just
no,
repeating
you
the
didn't
joke.
have.
I
full
missed
joke.
I thought he was actually asking for H2O2, not H2O.
Yeah, he was asking for H2O2
as well.
That's funnier. It's funnier now. I understand it.
I appreciate this.
It's hydrogen peroxide, incidentally.
Okay.
I couldn't remember which one it was either, so don't worry. It's late at night, you know.
So I'm keen to see what these. So there's a few of them as well. So they're talking about this rare genetic condition. Do they use the term rare? But it's like when they say rare, they mean specific to Ganymede, right?
No, they say both things. They say it's quite rare, but also it only happens on Ganymede.
Yes. So they've probably so I get why he's a pediatrician, because then you can basically skim all of the children to see, and because they're probably born with it, right? Then
maybe it's Maybelline. Jeez, what's going on with us?
I've got to say, for me, the specifics of what's happening to the children and all that stuff is the least interesting part of this episode for me, and the least interesting part of this arc. And also, I think this is arguable, but I think it robs a bit of drama. Now we know that May's for now safe. I think that robs a bit of uncertainty and
yeah, I'm not sure why they sort of filed her away and then unfiled her so soon. Basically, it's a bit of an odd thing. I think it was more because they wanted to join Jules Pierre Mau's story with it and tie it into the war and the things that the Ehrenreit's up to and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So I think it was just a kind of a.
They could have got away. They could have just cut the scene where he's filing away the children, and it would have made a lot more sense. It's the thing is he's filed them away at the end of season 2, and then unfiled them at the beginning of season 3. Because that's obviously a serious filing facility,
and we lose the tension. We lose the tension and the from Prax's point of view, he literally doesn't know, and like we know, so it's like, well, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't hate it or anything. I just think it's the least interesting part for me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just curious about the proto boy and presumably proto girl and proto children.
And she's very cute. May is very cute.
No, she is. They picked one of the cutest kids they could possibly to make her to make you feel bad for mad scientists doing experiments on her. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, and like they're all because everyone else is like very like even Mao in this looks like pretty. Do they have to have the underlighting?
I know,
like
Mao
lighting
looks
on the
like
He's got a good face. He's got a good
he's
face
got a
for
good face for
underlighting.
it. Yeah. His
Yeah.
eyes.
I mean,
his
yeah.
eyes.
This humanizes Mao somewhat. Like clearly.
Oh, right
he's
up until he says, "Yeah, do whatever you want."
Oh yeah. But that's for contra. But he's clearly thinking about Julie. He's just lost his daughter. He sees something of Julie. Well, he literally says, he sees something of Julie in May, and like that's But then he's like, fuck it, do it, mate.
Yeah, I lost a daughter. Everyone should lose a daughter.
Yes, exactly. The daughter tax.
It's the daughter tax. Yeah, it's like the Moses times. Is it Moses? Yeah,
not Moses, but it was Jesus times.
Was it Jesus times? I thought it was earlier than that. I thought it was Moses times.
That's why they're scampering
Moses
off
was
to,
hidden. Moses was hidden to,
he
was hidden in the rushes to stop the.
Oh, you might be right. Yeah. Was it Herod? It was Herod.
That's the one.
Herod was the Jesus one.
Right. Was Herod also killing firstborn sons?
Yeah.
Right.
It could be more than one Herod.
Well, there was, I think.
Yeah.
Herod's a real historical figure.
Yeah.
So, but like, imagine those days
like
when you could just. Sure. Imagine being that powerful that you could just say, like, firstborn, everyone, on the back of a prophecy.
I wouldn't be a fan as a firstborn.
As a force, yeah.
Yeah, I'd vote against that.
I'd vote against that. But like, you couldn't do that nowadays. It's woke gone mad, isn't it?
Well, no, it's fair enough. Like, the legitimacy of elections, I'd vote against that. And if my side lost, it's like fair enough. That's democracy.
Yeah, that's it. Just get over it.
Yeah.
It's a bit like the Democrats in the States, isn't it? It's like they finally got around to actually outing Donald Trump as a fascist, but now they're just going to politely hand over all of the reins of power.
He's a fascist, but democracy's democracy. So we'll just let him be in charge for 4 years. Yeah. Clearly, you definitely thought he was a fascist. Yeah.
So
anyway,
okay. I know who the irritating character of the episode is.
Yay!
Speaking of,
wait a minute. What? Is this something you two have talked about?
No. At the end of last Space Virgins, Drew said something about there's a character that he unrationally dislikes in this one.
Ah, right.
Well, it's complex with her. It's not like the Graph or Stupid Woman.
It's not complex. She is awful.
No, you guys are talking about the Good Reverend.
She says good things. She's nice and good and says the right things and is making points that I agree with, but her whole manner is evangelical Christian, and I fucking hate it.
She's got J.K. Rowling vibes, if I'm honest.
I can see that. Yeah.
Now there's an evil person that I would never fancy.
Yeah, no. That's the wrong kind of evil, and also
that's the pathetic kind of evil. That's the weasel evil. Like Priti Patel owns it. Like Nicki Minaj, who's a person who's a bit dubious at times, but I mean,
also J.K. Rowling. I just feel like, and a lot of people like her. She just said something stupid once, and she had the choice of doubling down or backing down, and she chose doubling down. And her whole path has been set at that point. She could quite as easily as just gone, fair enough, and then this would, she'd still be adored.
Oh, but now she's in with Graham Linehan and
Oh yeah, no, she's an absolute piece of shit.
If you read about the Graham Linehan stuff, he went to a specifically well-known queer pub.
Yeah.
Caused trouble and got turfed out. And then went, oh right, well, I'm taking you to court for not letting me in your place, blah blah blah, whatever bollocks it was.
It's these fucking cunts.
And I mean, he blames everything but himself for his marriage breaking up. It's crazy. It's like, do you not see the connection yet, Graham? Do you not see it yet?
He's not one of the ones that blames Brexit for his breakup.
No, he blames
because
he blames the woke for making him into a bogeyman or whatever. Fuck knows. He's into like loads of mad conspiracy theories, and the TERF thing is part of it, and he's just because he used to be quite a social justice warrior, if you like, of that, because him and his wife had the thing, to do with like reproduction rights in Ireland and all that sort of stuff. But then he just
it's
went
so weird that
mental.
the turf stuff does seem to be like this thing. Because who fucking cares?
I know. Who cares what's everybody else? Who cares what's somebody else? The only time it matters is if you're physically interested in somebody. Then you might want to know what the bits are underneath. But other than somebody you fancy, what the fuck is the problem?
Yeah, unless it's you going through it. Just like you want to be okay, cool. I'll do what I can to help.
Yeah,
it's fucking crazy shit.
It's just a repeat of the Section 28 nonsense from the 80s. That's all it is. It's just another bogeyman to pick on.
Yeah.
And the sort of the implication is that this was invented 5 minutes ago, that people have never. These people never existed before, just because you didn't acknowledge them, basically.
Well,
same as with the gays in the 80s, it's like being gay was a new fucking idea.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Section 28 was the big thing. Yeah.
Do you know Richard O'Brien identified as non-binary, like
a long time ago?
Oh right, yeah.
He was no one I didn't even know that. Like it's just
he is also quite annoying though, so he might have damaged the cause.
He's mental, but he's very funny. I like him.
I like him. I thought he was a good job on the Crystal Maze.
He did a good job on the Crystal Maze, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I don't. Are we going to fight?
Picture Show, I was going to say, is Drew going to tell us he hates the Rocky Horror Picture Show?
I know. Like my dad hates it too.
The Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah. I get that it's I get that it's I get the mixed opinion on it.
I just don't like gay people.
Well, we know that's a lie. But more lies for the podcast. So, but one thing that does save the J.K. Rowling is that I do like it when her special bodyguards rough up the riot cop.
Yes. Yeah. I like her. I just don't like her manner, and she irritates me.
Holier than thou, literally.
Yeah.
Who is it? Are we talking about Rowling?
No, the other one, the one that's Expanse Rowling.
Oh right. I thought you meant J.K. Rowling. I was going to say, no, she's a fucking. I've never liked her.
Okay, all right. I'll tell you
absolutely
one thing. Absolutely
unoriginal, derivative nonsense that just happened to hit lucky at the time because it was one of those cycles of time where people might or might not have got into Tolkien at a certain age and stuff.
Hamish,
that's all it was.
You left out racist. She's also quite racist.
Oh yeah, she's racist as well. Yeah, she's a cunt.
Is she racist too?
She's quite she's racist in the very ignorant way of racist. Like there's one of in one of the Harry Potter books. There's this like Irish guy called like Famous McFinnigan, and he likes to blow things up. And there's a black guy that's called like I don't know Shackleford Rustbolt or something like that. Like not quite that name, but like
I'm okay with both of those.
No, you're not.
Because I would write that character, the blowing up character. I'd be writing that in like celebration of like look at the cool shit they did.
There's also an Asian one that is like a faux Asian name, which is a bit So. Yeah.
You're saying with Joe Pierre.
I would never use a faux Asian name.
Anyway, back to the
I got my racism straight.
Get annoyed.
No, one of the ways in which she's irritating is again. I think I find, despite being very naive myself, I find naivety irritating, and so she's coming into essentially like a G7 meeting of the most evil people in the world, and going like. There's been a New Testament since then. You're not supposed to do memes. You look at who you're fucking
look at who you're talking together. They are scumbags.
Yeah.
Also,
and she's easily bought off as well.
Yeah.
The signs that they're holding up, I find quite amusing.
She does have history with them as well, though. So there's maybe some sort of she's got some.
But she also, I mentioned this last episode. She's the dynamic between her and Man is quite interesting because because we know Man is dull, but you really, through her and through their interactions, you understand the depth of his dullness. Like you keep digging, and there's still dullness. Like, there's nothing. It's just dullness.
Dullness all the way down.
Yeah. Also, yeah, the signs of the protesters I found quite amusing.
Some of them are quite
because
funny. Yeah.
they're quite generic. They're just signs like, "What's going on?"
Yeah,
You're
not telling us the
down
truth.
with this sort of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Down with this, yeah.
Careful
Tell
now.
us the truth. And it's like,
Tell us the
you
truth.
know,
That was the one.
oh, is it aliens? That's another one. Question mark. Is it aliens? We want to know. It's like, you know, we've seen a lot of protests over the last 15 years, a lot of them, and you know they range from peaceful to very not peaceful, and the ones that are very not peaceful, there's a much more defined grievance, right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking with the George Floyd thing in particular, right? That sparked a very real anger where the signs, should we say, would not be "Tell us the truth." Is it aliens? This feels like a
well, even on the far more peaceful end, the slogans tend to be I mean, we've all seen it a million times now, but the first time I saw "There is no planet B," I was like, that's very witty. That's a good slogan. You know, it's that kind of thing.
Well, that's what you need though for a slogan. You need a simple, effective message that people can remember.
Yeah.
Down with this sort of
America
thing.
Great Again.
Well, yeah, there you
go. But one thing I do like about the woman, okay, so maybe you'll actually end up bringing me around on her, is that she gets belted by the riot cop, but she doesn't make a thing about it. She does kind of
that's the frustration. She's an almost cool character, but she's just irritating at times and in places.
I think I wonder if it's something to do with how it was filmed, because she's in a lot of different situations in this series. Sorry, I have a minor spoiler. And I wonder if her time, because she's one of those people that's in a lot of different sci-fi series as well, and I wonder if it was just she hadn't quite got who she was playing.
No. I think she does the character perfectly. I think she's supposed to be a little bit sanctimonious and a little bit.
Yeah, but I was thinking about that scene
in different situations. She's actually, as a particular situation, I think Hamish and I are thinking of a bit later. And I think she's actually quite likable in that situation because her certainty gets questioned a little bit. She's got that Christian, evangelical Christian certainty about everything.
But she's gay and she's in a gay relationship with a child.
I think that's just for the audience, just to make it clear she's not that kind of Christian. Yeah. She's not the gay hating. She's the nice kind of Christian. But when her certainty gets undermined a little bit, she becomes more interesting. Yeah.
But also it makes a lot of sense that in this version of Earth, it seems that polyamory is quite normal. So
she's not polyamorous as far as we know.
I thought there was another one for the kid. There was
no.
Oh, okay. There's two of them.
Just a couple.
Just the two of them.
Because I know with Holden, of course, he's. I mean, to the degree of the actual amory of the polyamory is questionable. We don't know their personal relationships, but
there is explicit polyamory later in the show. So you've got that to look forward to.
It's I don't know. It just seems more normalized, I guess, in this world.
Yeah.
I hang on a minute. What was I going to say? Sorry, I don't know. I've lost my thread. Oh, the one thing, right? She asks for a year's supply for a free clinic.
Yeah,
right. That's a low fucking offer, right? You're talking.
She was cheap to buy off. I think that's something I said a wee bit earlier on.
Yeah,
for a year, right?
Yeah.
We're talking
literally
about
nothing.
What about systemic change? What about Medicare for all?
200
years in the future.
Even if you're not thinking about systemic change, at least a nationwide chain of clinics that are funded for not just a fucking clinic. Oh, what's that going to be a million or something to the dude who runs the fucking planet?
Yeah. And he doesn't even quibble over it, right? Expect start with your offer expecting to be haggled down a bit, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh my god, and she's smart. Also, the thing I was going to say, you said she was in a lot of sci-fi things. She does have kind of like a sci-fi face, doesn't she? Some people have a fantasy face, like Sean Bean in a lot of ways. Although he has been in some sci-fi, but
Carl Urban.
And I mean, like Charles Dance. Even he's
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who my
like...
stepdad, my mum's partner Alan, looks like he gets mistaken for Charles Dance. Especially when they're on cruises and stuff. They think he's just on holiday. It's like...
Charles Dance on a cruise.
Yeah. No, he looks quite a lot like Charles Dance.
Oh,
I wouldn't say he's double, but you can see it quite easily, you know.
Because like Charles Dance is the quintessential hot older man, isn't he? Like, isn't he? Come on, I thought I was. Yeah. Like, okay, thank you. I thought that was like the most obvious thing in the world.
Sorry, I'm just looking at what else Elizabeth Mitchell's been in.
I mean, Christopher Lee's not bad as far as old white men go as well, but he's dead, so that might be.
Yeah.
It's a hindrance, yeah.
Is a hindrance to some.
So, should I find a pic? Should I out my mum's partner then? Should I?
Yeah.
You guys carry on with the next thing, and I'll find a picture.
Just put up a picture of Charles Dance.
That would have been a better thing to do, really, wouldn't it? If I was smarter, I would have went, "There's a picture of him." Wow, it looks just like you did in Alien 3 there. That was amazing.
The bit where she goes, where man is saying something, she goes, bullshit, and he goes, that's why I hired you.
No, it doesn't.
That felt a little...
that whole scene is really weird. That's why I think it feels like she didn't quite have everything locked in yet, because she goes, sorry, that was disrespectful. And it's like, yeah, but he was talking, but you were right. And but then it was predictable that he was going to go, now that's why I wanted you, because you'll talk to me like that. Nobody else talks to me like that. Oh, sorry. Oh, Drew, why am I apologising?
No, Drew is, yeah.
Drew, you're muted on Jitsi.
He's still muted.
There you go. You're still muted, but you're not muted on Jitsi anymore. There we go.
There you go.
Fuck me. So I've just touched my keyboard wrong. Anyway, that scene just felt like a scene from The West Wing. Like, it felt like it was intentionally trying to be a scene from The West Wing with all the failings of West Wing scenes.
Oh, yeah, I wonder.
And it felt a little bit like when he said to Avasarala, you're smart.
You're smarter.
You're smarter. It's like, do you think that's smooth? That just sounds like a really bland person.
Every time he thinks he's saying something cool, he's just more dull.
Yeah.
It's like you said, it's like dull all the way down.
He's like it's like a manager giving a almost a little bit Michael Scott, like thinking he's cool, thinking he's doing a cool thing, and just looking more and more stupid.
Yeah, but Michael Scott is a genuinely interesting character. This is his lack of depth is amusing.
But makes him. I mean, it's a critique on politicians. It's the perfect politician. Actually, they do. I don't know if anybody got as far enough into Parks and Rec to get to the bit where they literally have somebody running for Senate, and like in front of cameras, he's like very, articulate and speaking. And then as soon as the cameras are off, he just sits there like this, like for hours, just sitting in his office, just like blank. Yeah. And
this is not the best picture of him. Sorry. I've got better ones, but he's got a lot of weight in him there. He looks more like Charles Dance when because he's quite tall and thin as well. But in that picture, I'll put it on the old
put it in the background.
Put it on the screen for everybody to see. But I've given it to you guys in the thing.
Oh, good.
Nah, see, his chin's a bit. He's that's from Between Cruises when he's. But. You'll see it more if I've got a picture of him that's much better than that one. I'll find it eventually.
Yeah, his smile is different to Charles Dance's smile, though. Charles Dance doesn't grin like that; he smirks.
Yeah.
Because he knows.
I was just about to say there's one of them going
like.
Yeah, he's not as cool as Charles Dance. He's not as cool as Charles Dance. Sorry, Alan.
Oh. So yeah, she's.
No, I do think the actress. I think I do think the character is. Yeah, I said it. I'm going to reiterate. I think the character is supposed to be like that. I think she's supposed to be a bit annoying because later on, because she's very certain about everything. She has a very anchored moral certainty.
Well,
when that moral certainty gets undercut a bit, she becomes a way more interesting character. She has to start questioning herself, and that's when that annoying Christianness sort of drops away a bit.
Okay, I think as well she has just been basically plucked out of some like a dropship full of Marines came into her church grounds and took her away.
Yeah.
So there is a bit of that.
Yeah. And she's spotted in the background of this. Is that the person giving the speech? Is that man when he's
That's
younger?
man, yeah.
Yeah, when he's younger, yeah.
Oh, so he had a personality. No, actually, he
no,
didn't.
no.
That speech was so bland.
That's the point. Yeah.
Well, he's reading her speech.
Yeah, but that speech was quite bland.
It was quite bland, yeah, but it was the kind of thing a Democrat would think was charismatic. Do you know what I mean? It's like thinking a bomber is charismatic.
Yeah. It's like we will carry in our hearts to a place where we will stand proud and say we were not stopped. That's just like we will fight for what we believe in. We will do the right thing. We are strong together.
Oh God!
This far and no further.
The whole thing is a bit West Wingy.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, I think consciously.
Yeah.
Well, they do mention that they do a lot of homage.
This show is it's very conscious of its influences. Yeah.
Yeah. At least they're not doing the walk and talks.
I would quite like that, honestly. I mean, much as I deride the West Wing and think Sorkin's a hack and all that stuff, like he can write a certain kind of dialogue very well, and it is sort of a pleasure to watch.
I feel a little bit like she snaps back a bit soon on what happens to the Arbogast. Like, what happened to the Arbogast? Arbogast, sorry. Flabbergast.
I don't. What did she say? I don't remember. What did she?
So Erin Wright says, do you think this is basically like a sign from God? And she's like, oh, you're just making fun of me. Shut up.
Oh, no, I think... No, I would have read that situation the same way, I think. He's been cocktail party as a sign from God, is it?
Yeah, maybe, actually. Yeah, I get that.
Plus, it's also Erin Wright, and we hate Erin Wright, so we take it offense at him anyway.
I kind of like Erin Wright.
Well, he got a wee bit more respect when he did the turnaround thing, you know.
He's the baddie I like the most.
Oh,
as in, you could have a drink with Erin Wright and have fun.
Yeah, and then die.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust him. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Strickland looks boring as hell. Mao, I don't know. Maybe I guess are these the only bad guys? Dresden would be interesting.
Proto Monster. Would you go for a drink with Proto Monster?
Oh, we'll go for a drink with Proto Monster.
You wanted Proto Monster to join the crew.
I did.
I like that idea as well. I think that's kind of cool.
It'd be cool if May turns into a proto-human and joins the crew.
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool. I mean, I don't like the thing is, right, when we were starting this show, I really did not think it would be aliens, and you did a great job at laughing that off.
It kind of, even though it's not aliens in any of the ways you would expect, right? It's So when watching this show for the first time, I was like, this show's too smart for it to just be aliens, and then the way in which it's aliens is not disappointing.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not. It's not cliched at all. It's like it's an interesting take on aliens, basically.
Yeah, so I'm not ruling out X-Men, but done in a way that you don't expect.
Don't rule that out.
I don't know if it could turn May and the other kid whose name I can never remember into bad guys, or it could turn them into heroes. It could turn them into complex. Well, it would much more likely turn them into complex characters. You know, they're not going to.
Katoa, by the way.
Katoa. Yeah. Right. You know what? Oh, sorry. I'm not.
I don't know if it's worth putting it on because how many times you're going to say it, but you know, Katoa Merton, incidentally.
Katoa Merton. You know, well, it's been like 5 episodes where I've talked about him. So, Katoa.
You do seem to have a weird obsession with him.
Any relation of?
Well, he's got proto
or Paul.
Or Paul.
Paul Merton.
Sorry, I missed a bit there. What about
Katoa's surname is Merton, and I said any relation to Mrs. and Hamish said or Paul.
Gotcha. All right, Katoa Merton. So he's Proto Boy and Proto Girl. So.
And now I want to get a roll from the kitchen because I've got rolls today because it's food delivery day.
Egg, bacon, and cheese.
Oh, nice. I had 2 egg rolls for my brunch, whatever you want to call it, I suppose. But I could eat again.
Yeah. Is that all of the man bit?
Yeah, nothing.
Well,
nothing big sort of happens with man. It's just
nothing ever
it's
happens
just
with
an
man.
awesome,
He's so
awesome,
boring.
awesome deconstruction of his boringness. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, she doesn't like Esteban. She's angry with him. Blah blah blah.
Esteban is man, right?
There is what? Yeah. There is one thing I think worthy of pointing out is that Anna warns them that collective punishment is a war crime, which is very apposite, you know.
I mean, it is, but again, that's kind of the naivety I was referring. Like, look at who you're fucking talking
with
to.
reality, I mean.
I know, I get it. Yeah.
But I've committed 3 war crimes before Brexit.
But it's like going into a US cabinet meeting and going, "Oh, I've just noticed something. Apparently, group punishments aren't allowed, so we're gonna have to stop." You know, they look at you like you're
it's who she's talking to. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, all right, on to the interesting bits. Shall we start on the Rocinante, which I'm never going to remember its new name?
Oh, right, it's the contorta.
Contorta, right?
The penis contorta.
Contorta, right? There we go. Okay,
penis contorta, Chris.
Penis contorta, brilliant. Okay. So, they're starting a garden. So I like that Prax is already put in his. So I don't know. See, like he's going to become just a well-loved member of the crew and then die, isn't he?
Well, I told you, he got his head blown off, and you never saw it. You missed it. I thought it was this episode, but obviously it's the next episode.
I did, yeah, with us saying like when you were like, I hope he doesn't die in the next episode. We were like, oh, I did wonder whether you would when the drill comes towards his face. I did wonder whether like.
I did kind of wonder, but like that actually was very tense for me. I think.
Yeah.
I think it's meant to be. I mean, it is a fucking
incredibly tense scene.
Thing is, it's his own fault as well. He didn't block the panel up properly.
Well, I don't know.
Well, what? Like, no, it's his own fault.
It
was his own fault, Chris. Don't stand up for shoddy people. Oh, no, are you a shoddy person, Christopher? Are you a shoddy person?
As a clumsy, forgetful, all of that person, like I very much sympathising with Prax here.
So you'd be dead pretty quickly in this situation.
And he locked it. It didn't click, right?
Yeah, he didn't. Now, he didn't lock it. Is the point? He just went. That must be it. It's his own fault.
That's not important.
That's human error. So, like, if you've got things that you need to stow away securely,
you're in a fucking spaceship. You've got to be careful.
Well,
I feel like
no. I want to hear what Chris has got to say about if you've got stuff you've got to stow away carefully, right? Okay.
No, if there are cabinets that rely on health and safety to be locked, they should be locked by default when you pop them up, right? Like a bit like a front door that locks.
No, we already know that these were made specifically for these things. That one wasn't.
It's not Prax's fault. It's whoever did Prax's orientation who should be held responsible.
So you're blaming Amos again, then?
Yes, yeah, this is Amos's fault. And Amos clears up after his mess, so it's okay.
But the thing is, I did feel like that was a lot of peril with no actual progression. I liked this episode a lot, but I felt like I got a bit of peril fatigue.
No, I know what you mean. Oh, fuck. I know what you mean. But it's because we've seen Amos and Prax getting, Amos and Prax getting closer. And this shows that Amos will put himself in great peril to save Prax. Like he cares that
he
much about
cares
Prax
about
now.
Prax, yeah.
There's definitely people around where Amos would not endure that much risk to protect them.
I like the Prax Amos friendship.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
And the thing is as well is like Amos is quite keen to help Prax with the gardening. Like he's the one that
he's a good friend. He's a good friend.
I like that. I really And
I think Amos really responds to genuine people, and Prax is purely genuine. Yeah.
Yeah. And I even Holden gets a bit in on it. He's like, no rescuing today. We're doing gardening today.
And I love that they give Prax a vote, and Prax goes against what the consensus is, and
I knew that was I knew he was going to do that.
Of course, yeah. But it's cool. It's cool. Yeah. It plays out cool.
Well, I mean, they know that we know that that's going to be assumed because I don't even think they explicitly say it until like quite a bit later on.
Say what? Sorry.
They don't actually confirm Prax's vote until Amos asks about it quite a bit later on. So it's like so because I think we knew that because it's like the person that you can save today outweighs the person that you can potentially save tomorrow, right?
Well, it's that. I mean, Prax is just a good person, so somebody in peril, he's not going to turn his back on them. But there's also, as we discover in the conversation between he and Amos a little bit, there's a little bit of like he was afraid of getting to finding out what's happened to his daughter because he's
putting off sort of thing.
He's putting off finding out. Yeah.
And also remember he's had a huge trauma with his friend being murdered in front of him as well. There's a lot happened to Prax in a very short space of time.
Yeah, poor Prax.
And she didn't even get the dignity of CGI hair.
No. I mean, we've kind of jumped a bit, but let's because we've jumped ahead of. Right, carry on. I'll let you steer. Christopher's the bosun. Is it the bosun that does the steering? I think it is.
Right. I'm going to make a copper though, so bear with me.
All right, I'm just trying to find out where we are. Okay, so. And also, I'm glad to see that after all of the shenanigans, the garden was not too badly wrecked.
Yeah, they were able to fix it. Yeah,
they were able to fix it, and
because he hadn't. I mean, he hadn't actually rigged up the panels to protect it yet. That was part. It was work in progress still.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I'm looking at the door now, and it's like it takes a lot of bumps to bump open. Like it.
Yeah, but they're in a ship that does high G maneuvers. He didn't lock it. You can dress it up however you want. Prax didn't lock it, and he should have. That's it. I don't care what. I mean, I'm not saying, oh my god, we should execute him and throw him at the airlock for making a mistake. It's just a mistake. But hopefully he'll learn his lesson that mistakes can be pretty fucking, huge consequences when you're on a spaceship.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's
he's used to being in a dome on a station, but he's not used to being in space or on a spaceship. So
Yeah. So they're fighting. Okay. So there's some stuff here that I'm not entirely sure what happens because is Proto-Molecule getting involved in this fight?
Which fight?
The dog fight with the
between the Razorback and the UNN ship.
Well, and the UNN ship, and then the Contorta.
No, why? What made you think the?
They said things like torpedoes don't usually do that, and there was a lot of blue cloudage that I thought.
Yeah. No, what happens is Alex and I think it was Alex's plan. I'm not entirely sure, but Alex comes up with a clever plan of making two of the torpedoes explode in a field with each other, and it just creates a huge EM cloud of interference.
Excellent.
So the blue is just normal explodey blue. It's not proto-molecule blue.
Okay, all right. I thought that might be Okay, cool.
So then, the Contorta can come through the EM interference and just shoot straight at the thing.
Yeah, that was Holmes' idea, because I think, was it Alex that said that you must have been when you were in the Navy, you must have been a great tactician or something. And he
Isn't there a bit where he puts something into a pad and goes, "How about we do this?" And Alex is like, "Ooh."
Yeah, there's something. I've kind of never paid enough attention to that little sub thread.
But they shoot, so they use.
So we're skipping over the fact that we're skipping over the Bobby and Avasarala bits, are we? Because there's no point going back to them once we've already explained what happened to the rest.
Oh no, that's exactly what we'll do.
Right. Okay.
Have you been in this podcast before?
Yeah. You always seem surprised that we take things out of order, and
it's not so much out of order. It's that one thing that connects to another thing is when it's weird. It's not weird when it's like story threads that happen chronologically at different times in the show, but when it's one actual event that is a
I just want to point out that I actually try and make an effort to make it more chronological than I would do it.
Okay.
Do you really?
Yes.
Wow.
No, I would literally do it in starting with the most interesting scene and working backwards. Because the thing is, a lot of people who watch particularly long videos don't watch it all the way through. So it helps to have interesting stuff to keep people hooked, and then when people,
you know what, I think when we have done that, when we have started with the most interesting thing first, we've stayed more on track, because we do that, and then we do all the things that connect to it outwards. I think that does actually work better.
I've not paid enough attention to how we do it to actually have an opinion, to be honest.
Oh, there's not really that much rhyme and reason to it, but I was going to say, for the sake of your sanity, Hamish, I try and chronological it, but I don't think I'm doing a very good job at saying.
Don't worry about it. No. I just meant that I would have thought that it'd be better to go with the Razorback before you go into the Contorta. That's all.
Well, we can jump over to the Razorback, and then they can join together.
We've already done most of the joining.
Yeah.
Do it.
They spend all of the time in the Razorback, don't they?
I'm just sitting here waiting for Chris to come up with impressive stuff about the Razorback now.
This is quippy. Avasarala is quite quippy in this episode.
Well,
she's scared
quippy,
shitless.
Yeah, she's quippy up to the point where she realizes, "Fuck, I'm actually gonna die."
Well, yeah, one of the best bits is when she says, "Oh, I think I'm getting used to this high G thing," and Bobby says, "We've been at 1G for like the last 15 minutes or whatever, you know." And she goes, "Oh shit."
And then she goes, "Speak politician."
Yeah, that's quite a good line, actually.
Yeah. It's that's the Hammerlock. Speak politician.
Also, I don't know if it was a case of they were panicked and not thinking about it, or if she was just saying it for Avasarala's sake or whatever. But she says, "Oh, I'll keep her names out of it." But obviously, she's pointed out the only people that can receive her signal or decode her signal are the Martian Navy or the Martian military in general. And also, it comes from her suit. And so we know. I mean, I don't know if you bothered to freeze frame that when they get the signal, when they get the IFF signal packet, it's got on it her name specifically and like loads of serial numbers and everything.
I think it's more keep Avasarala's name out.
You think so? Yeah. Because she does say I've got high value diplomatic target, blah blah blah, and she says rogue UNN ship, but I mean. They're at war, so what exactly could that? That's a wee bit weird. But I get the idea.
But I think if either Mars or Earth had known Avasarala was on that ship, then they'd have an interest in just blowing it up
or capturing her or whatever.
Well, they want to be captured. I think it's the blowing up.
Yeah, they want Mars to capture. Yeah, she'd rather be captured by Mars than killed by the UN before she gets a chance to explain why.
Which makes sense.
Yeah,
understandable. And also, I don't know, maybe Mars would have would have an interest in keeping her alive for a bargaining chip, if nothing else.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, and also interrogating her
or maybe they might just not commit as many war crimes.
Why?
They just might have a reputation for not committing as many war crimes.
I'm sorry, who are we talking about now?
Mars.
if they capture Avasarala, they will commit less war crimes?
How does
No,
Avasarala
as in like the Martians
alter the number
may be known for
Oh,
committing less war crimes.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
In the same way that we
she might feel
American...
safer with them than with the UNN people.
Yeah, like I'm not entirely sure what their reputation sort of is in that regard specifically. But like if it's a you know how the US have black sites and they break international law all the time and that kind of stuff. Maybe Mars might be a little bit, at least known for being a bit more on the up and up.
We know the UNN aren't, so.
We know the UNN aren't.
Avasarala specifically isn't, you know.
Probably. I mean, we've also seen the Martian Navy conducting a weapons test on its own people.
Yeah. Well, that was a bit. I think that might have been a rogue captain rather than
yeah.
You know, the Navy in general.
I would hope so. Is he only a captain? Yes, he is, isn't he?
He was only he was a lieutenant, I believe, but he was captain of a ship. Captain is because I know somebody that was the captain of one of the UK aircraft carriers. He was a customer in my shop years ago when I had my shop, but he was never above the rank of commander, so he wasn't the captain in rank, but he was the captain of a ship. Yeah,
much like Commander Sisko, until he gets promoted to captain.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Although he's the commander of a space station, not a captain of a ship. So.
Well, you know, there's the
they do move it.
Is he already a captain by the time they do move it? Yeah, early on. But is he already the captain of something by the time? Is he already captain in rank by the time they get the ship, which I forgot the name of?
Welcome back.
Yeah, you got whooshed. What's the name of the little ship? What's the name of the ship?
Oh, the Defiant?
Defiant, that's it. Was he a captain in rank by the time they got the Defiant or not?
No, I think part of the rationalization they give is that they promote him to captain because of the Defiant, which I'm not sure makes a ton of sense, but it's kind of cute narratively.
Chris, you probably have to bugger off and come back again.
Yeah, fuck off.
Fuck off,
right. Sick of the sight of you.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. It's so much
you
more.
Better not come back for the next 3 seconds.
We don't want him back. Oh, damn it. Yeah, once Broken Drew disappears, we should be in the correct position again.
Fantastic.
There we are. We're in the correct position again. Yay.
I think
it looks like you've got a creepy man over your shoulder. I
love that.
Oh god,
that's 2 episodes in a row where you've had a creepy Jules Pierre Mao in the background.
He looks. It's the underlighting, isn't
it? He is good at the villain part. You know, the actor's good at it.
One thing that did stand out to me on this episode, I am convinced Naomi would know what an IFF is.
Why?
What is an IFF?
Identify friend or foe.
That's what the name of the episode is as well. The signal they get from Bobby.
Everyone, I know what an IFF was. I didn't.
I've never heard that.
She's not in the military though.
It's just a thing.
To be honest, yeah, you'd think with her experience with ships and stuff, she would know. Yeah.
If I know what an IFF is, she would definitely
I know what an IFF is. Yeah.
I didn't.
You almost certainly do rummaged around in the back of your.
No.
Because it's a big thing in computer games.
Never heard it.
Yeah, it is mentioned in computer games a few times. Yeah.
Yeah. Namely Deus Ex.
And
that's new to me.
Yeah, Deus Ex has it, and. Okay.
That bypassed me completely. Yeah, no.
Oh. Okay. No. I guess. I mean, I felt that they were doing it for the audience.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. But they could have picked somebody else, like Prax would have been a better choice.
Yeah, Prax would have been a better choice.
What's that then? What's IFF?
Yeah.
I mean, she's only... fair point with Naomi.
Or could have just said the friend-foe identifier, or, you know.
Good Bobby line.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't write it down, so it's going to be non-verbatim, but it's something like a good pilot could do this, and Avasarala says, "Are you a good pilot?" And she says, "No, the pilots fly me down to kill stuff."
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
She goes, "No, I'm a marine pilot."
Drew, you're way sunken down and in one corner again.
No, I'm not.
You're in danger of.
I'm this far up.
You are above. No, remember there's a flag as well.
Yeah, there's a flag. You're holding the flag now.
You are holding the flag. Yeah. You're above it now, but yeah. But
Fine.
No, you're all right. Just
no. Fuck
I'm just wary of it all, you know. It's because you go. It's because you go. Oh yeah, that's fine. And then 3 seconds later, I look and you're like this.
It's more of a danger later in the day when I'm tired and I just.
I mean, we don't. It's just like I mean, I for one don't care, but like, it's just. I mean, it's just the camera angle. You can lean back. So, hang on a minute. Did I just get a notification, or did you get?
Somebody did. Yeah.
Oh, that might have been you. I didn't recognize that notification sound. I assumed it was you then, Hamish.
Okay, hang on.
I mean, if you heard it,
I did. It was me.
Bloop. I don't
put that away now. Oh no, I can't. You're on the same channel. I put it away and I thought, wait a minute, they've gone very quiet.
Well, this is well, it's a bit of mid podcast faff, which is
You've got to have the faff.
It's kind of essential, really, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
There you go, Drew. That's what you look like at the moment on the chat there.
Oh, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's after you adjusted. That's you adjusted.
Well, a little bit lower would be nice, but get on to Chris. He's blurry.
I am blurry. I'm sorry about my blur.
No.
Stop
Look,
being
you look at the
blurred.
picture. You're actually moving. That's the joke. No, you're not blurry.
Oh right. Oh,
No, you're
okay.
not. Yeah, you're not unfocused. You're fine.
You're fine.
Oh, good.
Well, I'm unfocused, but that's nothing to do with cameras.
I've got a Chris theory.
Chris
theory.
We've not run for a few episodes. I love a Chris theory.
I think that Bobby and Amos are going to be into each other.
I will not say whether this came to fruition or not, but first time I watched, I had the exact same thought.
Because like Amos likes people with a bit of fire, and
you thought Amos, not Amos. You thought Bobby and Cottier were going to be a thing.
No, they were just flirting. They're both Cottier's like, or Spy to use his real name.
Sorry, yeah,
is he's just a smooth operator, right? Like that's just.
I think Bobby and Amos are the only two people the other person could fuck without breaking them.
Yeah, exactly. Both mentally and physically. Yeah. I suspect that, I don't know, like it's just like it feels like, or they're going to hate each other's guts. There's going to be like, because I think maybe
they're very similar.
They're very similar. That's the
very
thing,
loyal, doggedly loyal, and capable of. They're there to do violence. Really, is their main.
Yeah, and I think Amos, whilst Amos definitely has he has a sympathetic streak to people like Prax.
Yeah.
I don't think that necessarily applies to his romantic interests on the basis that he seems to be, to use the nomenclature of the show, the nomenclature of the show. He seems to just he seems to hang around in flop houses a lot.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
and I don't want to necessarily make.
It's what he's used to. I think.
He likes it a bit rough. I think.
Yeah.
Not rough as in. I don't mean like BDSM rough. I just mean aggressive,
feisty.
Yeah.
He doesn't want someone fragile.
No,
and I think so.
I think he wants a physical equal.
Yeah, but I think he was like because he reacted to Miller in kind of a positive way when it was like, oh, I like this guy.
That was the violence side of him, I think.
Yeah.
The what? Sorry,
the violence side of Miller, I think. Was what got,
Yeah. And I think
straightforward. It was a straightforward.
Yeah, but a bit of both.
Respected,
And I think Bobby is authentic, very authentic, and I think that, and also now ex-military. So
yeah.
That's They seem like. I mean, Bobby and Amos are kind of just the same person.
Amos wasn't in the military.
Yeah,
was he? Was he not?
No.
He wasn't. Was he? No.
Sorry, Holden.
Holden was in the Navy, and Alex was in the US, the Martian Navy.
And then, of course, Naomi was a OPA operative. So,
well,
so
that's
Amos
what
is
you're
the one
saying.
person
You're saying that, yeah. We couldn't possibly comment.
I've never heard that name before in my life. I think she was the CEO killer, though.
One can only hope. So
that's your Man of the Year, isn't it, Chris?
Yeah.
I thought that was the Space Virgins Man of the Year.
Space Virgins Man of the Year.
Yeah, your pick. I mean,
I nominated him.
I second.
Drew seconds it. Yeah.
Motion carried.
Yeah. Now do you know they caught him?
Well, they caught somebody.
They caught somebody. You're right.
Oh, right. I did see something about that. Yeah, because we were talking about this last night. I think the best thing that can happen politically is him for real getting caught, not killed in the process of getting caught, and there being a trial.
Yeah.
Because a trial where the whole of the public are on the side of this dude is going to be incredibly fucking difficult.
Yep.
It's going to be hard for the media. It's going to be hard for the government.
Yeah. However,
something might happen to him. And I think he's probably prepared for it.
Or they'll get some patsy and say he's like just protesting his innocence, so there's no like speechy things, and that'll be shitty as well.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past the fact that they just picked up someone and just to take the blame. This is one of those things where it's almost kind of like if they can't find the person, they'll have to find someone to take the fall.
It'll be some mentally ill person with a record of the occasional violent crime, and that they can easily
Because the thing is the guy that they caught seems to be like a kind of person that would do the least amount of political damage for getting caught.
Yeah,
because he seems like they're trying to paint him as he's actually a right winger, so the left can't possibly corral behind him. He's not a hero of the left. he likes some of the right wing people. But I don't know. My suspicion is that he's a bit more like the Trump shooter, where it's like he's just going to be one of those people that their politics are all around the place, aren't they?
Yeah.
We think in somewhat
as Drew says, hopefully we'll find if it is really him that they've got. Hopefully we'll find out in a public and.
A lot of people are saying it's like why did they find him with the stuff that he was wearing and all of the evidence on him? Like surely
including the gun, right?
Yeah, including the gun.
I did see something about it on Freddy, but I didn't realise that they'd actually got him.
And I'm thinking, that might just be. I don't know. That would be exactly it. That'd be like I don't know. It just fits that narrative a little bit too well. But I don't know if I'm being a bit like internet conspiracy theorist.
If I had the Discord soundboard right now, it would be saying how convenient.
Yeah. How convenient, exactly. So I don't know, like the conspiracy part of my brain is definitely like, this is just.
He was acting suspiciously and carrying multiple fraudulent IDs, and he was found with a so-called ghost gun and suppressor, consistent with the murder weapon, as well as a mask. As you say, he's kept all of the same. Yeah.
So the two theories I heard,
he was going to eBay them.
This is good. He studied computer science, and for some reason they're adding in, and he founded a video game development club, because video games are what kill people, not guns. It's not guns that do it, it's video games. You see? They plant the evidence right away, and fucking people at the BBC will just spit it back out for them.
Yeah, and it's like the thing is now...
United Healthcare CEO Thompson was killed in a brazen targeted attack last Wednesday.
Heroic targeted attack, I think.
Self-defense.
Self-defense, yeah.
I would love. Legally, I don't think it makes any sense, but I would love for the defense to go on self-defense.
Yeah.
Well, there's a little campaign to try and educate people about what's the term? Is it jury nullification?
Yeah.
The thing where the jury, if they believe someone acted in
where they can say not guilty. If they're basically if their heart's with it, there's even if you think somebody's guilty in a court of law, there's no pressure, there's no requirement for you to say guilty.
No. Is that an American thing? Does that apply to British?
Here,
that applies to it too. Yeah, you're not legally obliged to. Like you can say, I thought the evidence suggested that he was guilty, but I found him not guilty. That can be your decision if you want.
Okay.
Because it's a jury. That's the point. It's meant to be a jury of your peers. It's not a jury. It's not the judge. It's not officials. It's your own people. Is the idea.
Okay. Yeah. I know that's happened with some cannabis charges in the past.
But you'll also find that you would hope. This is the problem. A lot of people will say, like, say somebody's. I mean, it's a bit obscene, extreme and unlikely, but let's say somebody goes to an actual trial for stealing a loaf of bread, right? I mean, obviously they're not going to. They're just going to browbeat them until they take some other thing. But anyway, point is, let's say it goes to trial. They stole a loaf of bread, and they, you would think that if they say, yeah, they're guilty, but we find them guilty, and that's it. The judge would go, yeah, but it's just a loaf of bread, and it's he's obviously But the problem is, if something's more complicated or a bigger case, feeling that you have to say guilty because they are, and relying on the judge to be judicious, ironically, is dangerous. Even in the loaf of bread case, they might still be one of these fucking. Hang them all. Yeah. Every crime's bad. People.
That's a very true point. Is that if because it is known that trial by juries do tend to bring back quite a few guilty verdicts, and
there's a lot of coercion with legal teams and stuff as well.
Yeah, and the thing is like if you can get a guilty verdict out of a jury, the judge can then basically determine their true guilt or innocence by a sentence. So
exactly. So,
but
you've got to rely on the judge, and the judges are going to be every judge that we have is, as far as I can tell, is a right wing fucking nut job. I mean, look what happened with because it's also political. The judge's position is also pushed by politics, and like the Just Stop Oil people, for example, the judge was disallowing them from giving any evidence and things like that. There was journalists in court saying, "Look, this is not right. This is a kangaroo court. This is, it's just not. It's not a proper trial." And the jury were told to ignore things, and the jury were sent out in the big trial. That really big one. They were sent away while the guy tried to give evidence and all sorts of things. It was obviously a fucking fixed thing, and the judges are.
But I was comparing. We were talking about it last night in the Discord, but I was comparing it. Obviously it's way bigger, but it's a little bit like the O.J. Simpson trial in that that was just after the LA riots and the Rodney King thing, where the police were found innocent, and then the OJ trial. He did it.
Yeah,
but the OJ trial came up, and the belief or understanding was that if we find OJ Simpson guilty, then there's going to be riots in LA again. Like black people are going to feel betrayed again. And there's going to be riots, and they I'm not saying it was solely for that reason, but in that environment, they found him innocent, and it's going to be that times a million. The whole fucking world is on this dude's side. Yeah, and in that environment, trying to conduct a trial, and the media is going to be trying so hard to get the people on board with the government's position, and but they don't want to be hated. You don't want to get to the point where everybody just hates even more than they do now.
Yeah, if people stop media. If people stop believing that the media is on their side, they're going to lose, because that's the grip they've got over the people.
And what is quite interesting, see, the interesting thing is that like this shooter guy is allegedly called Luigi. Luigi. He allegedly is a fan of Elon Musk, and Elon Musk is one of the people who's like, I'm so disappointed with people celebrating the death of a CEO. CEOs run America, after all.
Oh God, yeah. Some of the stuff he said you wouldn't be able to do anything without CEOs or some bullshit. And it's like, oh, you fucking deluded prick.
Oh wow, that's some.
Did you watch the Silicon Valley clip that I linked in response to that?
Oh, I didn't know.
No, you should. I should go back and get that at some point.
You should.
I wanted to get back to Expanse before.
I got to talk about the killer a little. One more point.
I mean, he's our man of the year, so
he is our man of the year. Yeah. And it's and it's of course in true Space Virgin style that we just slot it at a random point in the middle of the show.
No, it should have been at the front or the end or something.
Yeah. So he's a bit. He seems a bit generally a bit all over the place with the ideology, but a lot of the Ben Shapiro's and the right wing chattersphere, they tend to they're like, oh, how dare they gun down a CEO? This is their fucking paycheck talking now, and it's going to be interesting to see. Oh, if he turns out to be right wing, and what's this going to do for like the Second Amendment kind of thing, right? Like this is actually kind of the Second Amendment being used to target oppressive forces.
It was supposed to be used for against tyranny.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, that's what it's meant to be for.
I think it's actually more interesting if he's on the right, because that. I mean, something we all know, like even in the very red states or so-called red states, like the ballot measures that they put through are things that are generally considered to be quite left wing. Like we like legalization.
Calling things right wing or socialist is just rights. A labeling thing over there. It's not actually what people think.
Abortion rights and higher minimum wages. So if it is a right wing dude, what it proves is that right wing people are actually on board with left wing policies. It's just something aesthetic that they object to, or maybe the fact that nobody in the mainstream is putting left wing views forward for, because Bernie got these people. Bernie's not the most left-wing person in the world, by American standards, he's pretty.
By American standards, he's a fucking communist.
So this is another indication that maybe we should have some left-wing politics.
Yeah, this is why I'm generally in favour that the left should actually try and do a takeover of the Republican Party, because I think there's
more chance of that than of the Democrats.
Yeah, that's true.
I think there's a chance. I think it's a long shot, but
historically, if you go back far enough, the Democrats were the pro-slavery party. The Democrats were the evil party not that long ago, only 100 years ago or so.
Yeah,
and the Republicans were the anti-slavery party.
So. But this could be the rise of a new thing that's like the libertarianism but left. Like, I mean, we're a bit more familiar with the concept here in Europe, but in America, could this be it? Could this be pro Second Amendment people that are actually in favor of universal healthcare or something like that?
America actually has a history of mass left-wing communist and socialist movements up until the beginning of the 20th century. They've just forgotten about it because of the 60s and 50s. It was suppressed so hard in the 50s and 60s. They forgot their own history.
Yeah,
there was populist, cross-racial.
Well, the Wobblies were huge
working class
in America.
Sorry,
the Wobblies were huge in America. The World Workers Union thing.
Yeah. But it's the populist movement that was the pressure that forced them to do the New Deal. It's anyway. Yeah, they need to get back to their left-wing roots.
Yep. And I think the Democrats' role in American politics are to temper the left or distract the left or divide the left. So basically, they're the shield the bourgeois use against the left.
Yeah, absolutely agree.
So any way around the shield, be it third party, be it reform Republicans or something like that, seems to be the only path to any kind of.
Yeah, you can't go through the Democrats. I don't think. Yeah, no.
I mean, I applaud people.
Anything actually doing.
Yeah. Ballot measures as well.
Yeah, but that's piecemeal. Yeah, we need something. We need left-wing parties in both their country and our country.
And actually, I'm just thinking they need, like, how China has the one-party state, but within that party,
it's China.
They have the one-party state, but within that party there are lots of different factions, and that gets quite complex. Like, what about having left-wing movements within both Democrats and Republican parties, so that there is that gravitational pull always there?
That'd just be another way to contain the left, I think. Anyway, the Expanse. I think we're done. We're done with Man of the Year.
Man of the Year. Okay, Luigi. I don't know his second name.
Man of the Year is whoever got the CEO.
Actually did it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, who actually did it? Yeah, who actually
not necessarily this dude. Yeah.
No, this dude might be just an unfortunate person caught in the crossfire. We'll find out, I guess. But hey, with all those internet sleuths about nowadays, like they'll probably with a televised trial, they'll be able to work like.
I'm not sure it'll go that far.
They usually get it wrong, but yeah.
But it'd be
nice to be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Okay. Okay. So this is going back to this is Amos and Prax talking towards the end, where he asks about why
after Prax fucks up. Yeah.
After Prax fucks up, does he ask? He asks about like why rescue these people instead of going after your girl? And obviously, Amos is coming from the point of view of like he has that soft spot for children, right? Like he's like,
and he's also quite straightforward as well, because it was Holden and Amos that voted to continue to IO, and it was Naomi and Alex that voted against. For once in the entire show, I kind of agreed with Alex at at one point as well.
It's the three people with children there.
That's an interesting point. Well spotted. No, I agreed with Alex when he said that it's all right. So it's okay when you reported the signal back on the Canterbury. It's okay when Naomi just arbitrarily breaks the agreement we've all made. But when it's a Martian that's in trouble, suddenly, and there does seem to be an anti-Martian and an anti-Belter bias amongst.
Yeah.
It's not blatant, but it's there all the time. There's like a little leaning baked in, towards certain things, and
it seems a little bit like white
because Amos and Holden as well. Amos and Holden are also both Earthers.
So or like first world privilege, like Northern Hemisphere. It's that kind of
like it's that sort of the Western / Northern Hemisphere privilege type of assuming the best intentions for them and assuming the worst for
and just their lives. The way we're all familiar with the news being reported. No Britons were thought to have been harmed. Who fucking gives a shit whether they're British? If are people harmed?
Yeah, let's not get sidetracked into that because I'll just get angry and depressed.
With that being said, is there anything that we haven't covered?
Well, I just wanted to point out the Alex part really because, like, for once I agree with them. Because he says when it's a Martian, suddenly it's a Martian, and we're not giving a crap, But that was very well spotted by Drew, though, that there are 3 people with children. That is incredibly interesting. Yeah. I never noticed that at all. Drew, you're quite good at this. I'm kind of glad that that you've done this. You're doing this.
Yeah, you're very good at watching The Expanse.
That was like a
TV.
complete put down after we raised them up there. Yeah, you're good at passively enjoying something. Yeah,
it's not untrue. Very good at that. I do. I love this episode because it's another like Miller in the Falcon. It's a coming together-y thing.
Yep, that's the best thing about it. Yeah, but although it doesn't happen until next episode, obviously, but
because you love these characters, and of course you want them to meet up, and they meet up when they do meet up, and it I don't want to again shit on Game of Thrones, but Game of Thrones did that a lot, but it was just like throwing characters together. Whereas this, it does feel like they were on paths and they sort of naturally came together, and like we as people watching are just like waiting for.
So, Chris, how do you feel about Avasarala possibly being dead?
I find it very
difficult
to believe. I find it very difficult to believe.
Well, she could have had a stroke, or she could be dead, or both. One could have led to the other.
If she's going to die, she's going to die in a better way.
Okay, there you go.
It's a bit like Prax. It's like, really, is Prax going to die by having a screwdriver just land on his head? Nah, it's like.
I've got to say, putting teleology aside, at this point in the show, I would not have believed that she was dead, and definitely not in this manner. It seems very unlikely that. So I found the next episode very surprising.
Yeah.
There are surprises coming up, that's for sure.
Yeah, like I wouldn't be surprised if any of the characters that we know would die. Like I'm not necessarily saying everyone's completely safe, but if a main character is going to die, it's going to be
meaningful.
Yeah. And I think Avasarala's got some things to do before she dies.
Yeah,
if she dies, she might not.
It would be. Plot-wise, it would be very odd for Avasarala to die at this point. When, I agree.
Anyway, it's a pretty cool shot at the end of Bobby carrying her over, and she's
this is Bobby. A lot of the time, when Bobby's in proximity with Avasarala, they use what I'm like. It's
religious imagery.
It's religious imagery for sure. Yeah, it's got that feel to it.
Yeah. Chris, you might want to background us.
She makes an I was going to say a T pose, as they say on.
Yep.
Let's see.
Is it Mary de Magdalene who gets Jesus down off the cross? Because this is I can't remember who it is, but Mary de Magdalene. This is Mary of Magdalene.
Sorry.
This is Mary of Magdalene carrying the Christ.
Yeah, Chris, you need to like completely duck out because there's too much background happening. Oh, even we can just about see even with no Chris there because his shirt. No, Chris, down. Your chair, you made the chair come back because of the colours. Your shirt is still there, but the one hanging up, I mean. But that's the view there. She is kind of like prostrate.
No, she's in crucified.
Right, Chris. Sorry, you can come back now, bud.
It's very religious. Yeah, because Bobby. In the previous episode when Bobby reaches out like an angel, and it's got all that imagery to it, and I love that. I don't think that means anything higher than that. It's just imagery
for the sake of imagery. Bobby's also not got her armor on, but that's probably a smart move considering this ship just rescued them. She doesn't want to turn up going guns.
I kind of feel the way that Bobby's holding Avasrella is very 0G almost, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's a bit. That's the point. Well, it is 0G because they won't be moving at this point.
They're both stationed. Yeah, it's 0G.
Yeah. So that's some.
It's a docking tunnel, is what they call them.
Yeah.
Microgravity. We should probably properly say
microgravity, and of course, Bobby's got her hair in the old bun.
Yep.
So that's
not special effects. That was considerate of her.
Mm-hmm. Also, Amos looks a bit gruffer. Amos's beard. When he grows it out a little bit, he looks meaner.
He does, yeah.
I don't. Yeah. He looks. Yeah. It looks a bit. That's quite a mean looking Amos. Yeah.
Which is coinciding kind of with Amos at his softest. When he's with Prax, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah. Awesome. Have we covered everything? I think we've covered everything.
Actually, something we missed. I think in a previous episode, something that we've kind of alluded to.
Yeah.
But Amos, I think Amos explicitly says to Naomi, "I've been trying to make my own decisions lately."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which is clearly it's a path he's on. He's trying to be more self-directed and stuff. And I think Prax suits that well because Prax isn't telling him what to do; he is choosing to associate with Prax, and which is slightly different, I think, from because with Naomi, he would choose her because she does the right thing, but then submit to her and not think about his decisions. Whereas with Prax, it's more choicey than that, I think.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
Something else we didn't cover at all in the previous one was them burning the proto-molecule off the ship and a bit of it remaining.
Yes. And a bit remaining. So what is the ship going to become alive? Is it going to be a live ship?
You really want a ship to come alive, don't you?
It just seems like a sci-fi trope that is yet to be realized here.
They don't have to do every single sci-fi trope.
I think they might have to. They're going down the checklist. And who knows? Maybe, like as you say, when Alex get Me Too'd at season 5, maybe it replaces Alex as the ship.
Oh, that would have been fucking cool. Actually,
I've got a great picture.
It's a bit of a giveaway. Bit of a giveaway that I'm saying that, but that would have been great.
I've got a picture of May screaming as she wakes up, which I'm going to put in the picture. It's an excellent picture. I'll give you guys a copy of it too. Excuse me, if it lets me.
Oh, I'm garnering up some ideas for thumbnails. I think I've been chewing on this one a little bit, but in a good way, not in an overthinking kind of way.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, are we back?
It's got some power to it.
I think so. Yeah.
I feel like we all kind of jittered there. I don't know, but no.
I didn't notice anything. But...
Right, maybe it was just at my. Oh no, I am jittering.
Yep, I'm back. Oh.
Everybody seems to be good. Oh no, Chris isn't. Right, okay. Is Chris pissing about?
Yeah.
He is now, yeah, for sure. You're funny, Chris.
Sorry, I'm going through a tunnel.
Anyway, yeah, that's a picture of me screaming as she wakes up. Or
okay. All right, look. Hang on a minute. I've got an image to show here. Right now, I know. Oh God, I don't want to kick this off again.
Well, are we going to finish up this episode before you show us something, or is this something you want to show the audience?
Oh no, this is an audience.
The audience, the viewer.
The audience, the viewer. Hello, viewer. I'd like to introduce you to this image.
Which shows that Prax fucked up and didn't lock it.
The locked position, give or take.
No, no. There is no give or take. It's locked and it's unlocked.
No.
His face when I said give or take. He was like,
okay, so if it's important,
that's later on. Go back a bit to when he's not locking it. I tell you what, you guys are determined to let people have a shoddy workmanship.
No.
Shoddy,
okay, I mean, don't get me wrong. He should have checked the lock, right? But the thing is,
that's nowhere near fucking locked.
No, it's not.
It's like,
but what I mean is, if it should default to lock, it should have defaulted to lock a lot easier than that one.
I'm with you on that. You close it and it locks.
It's a panel. It's not a door. I mean, there's no hinge. It's not a hinged thing. It's a panel you have to put back in place and lock.
Yeah,
and it'll.
But it should still have like it should have spring-loaded catches that when you put it in, it locks.
Snap in, right? The
default spring-loaded catches can go wrong easier. That's why they've not got them.
It's the ship's fault.
No, it's not. I would not have spring-loaded catches in that if I was designing it for an engineering point of view. For a sensible.
Both.
No. How do you mean both? How can you lock it and have it spring-loaded? No.
Well, spring-loaded, and then there's a locking thing as well, and then, fail-safe, done it.
Basically, you shouldn't be able to shut it without it being locked.
I'm never going to let you two engineer anything with me. We are never going to do the bath down the hill with the three of us. It's not happening. I don't trust you two with mechanical and engineering things.
I think this is bad engineering, right? If it's important that something is closed, it needs to default to a closed position.
I agree with that.
This is defaults. This is the defaults discussion that we have about software all the time, right? It's like, if it's important that it's closed for safety reasons, that lock there should just so much easier to clip closed than clip open, and it certainly shouldn't go backwards.
That's because it's not fucking ratcheted. It's not locked it. That's why it wobbles and falls out. Because he's only went.
Exactly, and should be enough to lock it.
No, it shouldn't. Not the way these things are engineered. No. There's engineering different. I'm not very good at explaining it, but I'm sure somebody who's a better engineer than me could explain why that's. I know it is, but I can't explain why.
Commenters, get to work.
Yeah, commenters.
Yes, and qualified engineers, submit your qualifications and tell us why me and Chris are right about this.
Yes. The catch. It should just be a catch, like you should be able to do it without thinking.
We're in space, and there's a lot of physics that you guys are taking for granted. Springs would work. I'm not arguing with that, but that's also quite an easy thing to have go wrong and loosen off.
That.
If that was spring loaded, if that was spring loaded and it went back to there, that would be the problem. I'm not going to get into this because you're just I know you're just trying to wind me up. But
this is the spike thing all over.
There is a reason. No, that's not. No, you were wrong about that anyway. But that's what. No, you were right about that. You were right about that. I'm sorry, it's the wrong way around. I forgot the bit. But no, in the case of this, no, the way this works is fine.
Clearly not.
No, because it went wrong.
No, because trained and sensible people would not fuck it up like that.
It shouldn't require that. If it can go wrong due to human fuck up, it's poorly designed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I'll give you some concession here in that it shouldn't wobble loose, and it should have been obvious it wasn't locked. But I also think he's just went, yeah, that'll do.
That is true. Yeah.
Be it a light or a
I think there's a middle ground here, and we're both arguing too far in the extreme, to be honest.
Sure.
A lock like that would have a very definite click, and he's not clicked it.
It should almost have a pull, right? You know, like
do we have an exhibit A of him locking it?
That's what I was trying to get Chris to go back a bit.
He does twist it up. I'm just trying to find out where in the episode it is. He's talking to Amos.
I'll have a scan through as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to. This one's got me now. So
he twists it enough, in my opinion. Okay, right. I'm at the right scene.
So much since then.
We should dismantle them.
Countermeasures to the.
Okay, so he folds it up. He pushes it in.
We did it.
what time?
There we go. Oh, wait a minute.
What time frame are you at?
Okay, I'm like just before 25 minutes.
Oh, well, yeah.
Oh, he's very closely. Okay.
I'm on the scene.
Waste of time to try.
Yeah, we can hear it.
Okay. So he pushes the whole thing in.
Which
At
is
that
what
point,
it
it should be like cha-chung. That should be
Yes.
the
But
force
look
that is
at
necessary
look at the
to
panels.
lock
So
it.
much to help me.
Also,
It's hinged.
Yeah, he does barely twist that knob though. To be
Oh,
fair.
he just goes.
no, he twists that properly. That's proper.
No, he doesn't. He just goes.
He just lightly touches it. No, with that, I'm on Hamish. I'm with Hamish on that.
I can't do any less.
I'm on Hamish.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
There is so much to help me.
Right.
It's a.
He pushes it.
He pushes
it's
it in
in the
properly at
horizontal
25,
position.
40 something.
That should lock in.
25, 50 something.
And there we
24.
go. Yeah, he switches it 90 degrees. Bang, bang,
It does
bang.
not.
It should not even. It should not even fold in
There is so
at
much
that
to help me.
stage. A simple bit of metal just welded into it would have fixed the problem. Like it doesn't. You don't need springs or nothing like that.
No, I've watched it again, and I'm not. I'll tell you what. Wait a minute. Oh no, I can't be arsed. I was going to show it to the audience again, but they can fucking watch it themselves.
Amos fully supervises it.
I mean, yes, that's why it's entirely Amos's fault.
Yeah, okay, I agree. You can blame Amos if you want.
I mean,
Fuck
what I'm
it.
saying is that if it goes,
it's my fault. It's my fault. There you go.
well,
Hamish is going to turn up with like justice for Amos.
So it like in the unlock position, it is horizontal, and in the lock position, it's vertical. That is 11:30 on the clock when he puts that up. Like
I
it
think
is
it's more
so
about
close.
10 o'clock.
11:30.
That is a vertical.
No, that's the no, it's not. That's the flap moving. I can see you're at the angle you're at. I can see that's nowhere near. That's about 10 o'clock.
That is not 10 o'clock.
It is. Look at the angle of the panel as well when you're thinking about that. Look at the right hand straight line of the panel.
No, 11:30.
With perspective, that is less turned than it looks like it is. Yeah. And also, I mean, Hamish's
And
point
he just goes, nah.
He's got to turn it till it clicks, and it doesn't click. It clearly doesn't click. That part, I think it's poorly designed, but yeah,
if there's a click, if there's a click, then I don't even think he would have done it.
What do you mean?
Well, you feel for a click. If you're turning a key or something like that, you go for a click.
I think he's distracted. He's looking somewhere else. He's distracted. I don't think he just sort of like Hamish says, he just sort of goes like that.
Yeah, but like I've never closed my front door like almost but except a bit, no matter how distracted I am. And you know how people run out of the front door when they're in a hurry.
I don't see what. I'm not sure what you're.
I mean, yeah.
I'm not sure what you're saying exactly there.
I
get what you're saying, and I understand. Yeah, you feel for the click, but you're just compiling more evidence against Prax by saying that you didn't even feel for the click.
That's what I'm saying is that there probably isn't a click on the thing, and there should have been a click on the thing.
But you don't know that. I think there is. There you go.
There must be a click.
Well, there should be a click.
Click gates.
But what you're saying is,
next week.
What you're saying is he didn't even test to feel for a click. By your own evidence, you're saying that he should have done.
If this is the first time he's closed that panel door, I
bet he's not. I bet he's worked on these panels on Ganymede loads, but because he's in space and he's not used to things shaking and moving around at high G, he's just gone, fuck it, that'll do.
He's not used to being.
It is a fuck it, that'll do situation. I can see it in his face. I can see it in the way he pushes it with his hand. It's just. What's the word I'm looking for? not laziness, but like
oh god,
apathy.
is it like a word that a head teacher would use?
Yes, probably.
Slapdash. That's what I always got called.
There you go.
I always got called slapdash. So I'm very
Slapdash.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah.
That's a proper church school.
But Amos is watching him.
Amos is watching. Yeah. So
Amos.
We'll have to blame Amos at the end of the day.
Unbelievable. Can't believe Amos did that.
I mean, I'm still going to think that it's like probably a badly designed.
It's badly designed, yeah. It's
because the thing is, it would need to be flush. Like there are like.
What bothered me on rewatching it is he pushes the whole assemblage into itself.
Yeah, I didn't think. I did say, and this is on recording, so I can't go back on it. But I did say I didn't think it was hinged. I thought it was just a panel that he pushed in.
It should lock at that point. That's where it should lock,
Yeah,
and then you do something
I'll give you that it should have a lock once it's pushed in. Yeah.
But it's for dramatic, whatever. They wanted things flying around so that we could have
and to be honest, I thought this was a little bit like what's the term?
Sexy?
Just put just put in
Erotic?
for a bit of peril.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we're arguing about something that was just a MacGuffin.
But
it was a MacGuffin. It was a MacGuffin.
Oh, sorry, Hamish. You disappeared.
Yeah, everything disappeared for a second. There's a MacGuffin.
That peril itself wasn't purposeless because it does deepen Prax and Amos's relationship.
But it was kind of chucked together as a the mechanics of it were chucked together, quite literally.
So, who would be best equipped to answer whose fault it was? Any High Court judges watching?
You're all cunts, by the way.
Health and safety experts.
Health and safety experts, yeah.
Or engineers who design catches.
I think we're broadly agreed on the thing should be.
Should be better. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, you're right about that. It should have a. But I mean, on that, given the lock analogy. There are locks that don't click in place automatically still.
Yeah, but I'd assume that
they're usually double locks, so they're usually the secondary lock,
Some locks should default to unlock, and some locks should default to lock, depending on their use case. You've got to use the right lock for the right thing. It's like in my local leisure centre, when the power goes out, all the doors unlock so that people can get out.
Yeah,
Danny's house has a door that is opened by, I think, fobs. Or something like some electronic mechanism, and when the power goes out, it's locked.
There's no
I believe. Yeah, there's no when the power goes out.
Not even a mechanical a physical handle you can override it with.
Nope.
Well, that is bad design.
I think I'll check with Danny. That's the way it works. But
hello, Danny. By the way, you're in this episode, and we've also doxed your electricity. Lack of safety in your house.
Using electricity to open a door. Why are we using electricity for things that we've never fucking... You know what I mean? It bothers me.
It's like inserting AI into everything.
Yeah, I've always been I was always fascinated with electronic locks and things like that, but it's not something I would do in practical terms for reasons like that one, for example.
I mean,
solenoids are cool, but you don't have to use them on everything.
Yeah, and certainly not without a fail-safe. Like there are I think isn't it the Cybertruck that has certain things, like certain electronic bits and pieces that don't have a mechanical fail-safe.
Yeah, something. I think if
you need to be a fucking moron to buy one, though.
Yeah. Anyway, I think we're done. I think we are circling the drain at this point.
Okay,
quite literally.
Let's go down it.
Let's put this podcast out of its misery.